folks, we're back with some more Street Fighter 6 closed beta character overviews. Today, we're taking a look at the divorced dad himself, Ken. I feel like a real broken record here, but something I just want to point out about Ken is, like, similar to all the other returning characters, Ken feels very, very different in this game. They have given him a lot of new stuff, and if you're used to playing Ken in other games, I think you're still going to like him in this game, but you're probably going to be shocked by just how many more options you have available, how many new moves you have access to, and new strategies as well. So I really, really enjoyed my time with Ken so far, but if you enjoy these types of character overview videos and you want to see more, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But with that, let's get in, let's run through the character, and then we'll hop online and see what we can do with Ken in some real matches. Okay, so new things that Ken has access to. Obviously, Ken has fireballs and uppercuts, and, Tatsumaki, the things that he's known for. Alright, so new moves that Ken has. He has some pretty cool stuff. So first of all, he has quarter circle forward kick. This is the Jinrai kick. So this has 3 follow-ups. It has the light follow-up, which is a low. It has the medium follow-up, which is an overhead, must be blocked standing. And then he has the heavy follow-up, which is pretty much just like a combo ender. It's going to knock the opponent down and maybe set you up for some pressure as they're getting up and that kind of thing. So obviously, this move is useful for its mix-up properties, making the opponent guess high-low. It's also a useful frame trap. Let's say the opponent is mashing jab after all of your attacks. You can use this to interrupt that. They're not going to be able to get an attack out, and you're going to be able to combo off it on counter hit. So it's pretty useful for that. Once you really have them respecting this and not mashing, then you can start mixing in the overheads, the throws, that kind of thing. So this kind of goes along with Ken in general in this game. I would say he is more of a close range fighter than ever. I just really feel like Ken wants to be up in the opponent's face, mixing them up, not really in that normal shoto range where you want to stand like here, where you're pressuring with fireballs and threatening anti-air uppercut. That still can work with Ken, but he's got some problems, like his crouching medium kick is much shorter range than Ryu, and a lot of his long range pokes, sweep is very unsafe in this game, so you do have to be a little bit careful from this range. But once you get up into this range up here, you can start going a little crazy on the opponent. You got the crazy kicks, you got his other new special move, which is Dragon Punch plus kick. This is his wheel kick. You can use this move to extend pressure as well. The heavy kick version is plus on block, so if you press buttons after this, the opponent is not going to be able to interrupt. And where this move gets really interesting is combined with his run. So this is similar to his V skill from Street Fighter 5, but there's something very interesting about this run, right? So you can press light kick to stop running. So you can do like run up throw with this. That's pretty useful. The medium kick is going to be an overhead, so again, must be blocked standing, so you can use this for mix-ups. You can do like this to go low into high. And the heavy kick version is just going to be this horizontal kick, similar to his towards plus medium kick from Street Fighter 4 and Third Strike. So this can be a nice poke, or you can frame trap with this as well. But where this move gets really, really interesting is when you start going into special moves. Any special move can be done out of this run, and it's going to gain additional properties. So if you're wondering to yourself, why doesn't Ken's Heavy Punch Dragon Punch have fire on it anymore? Well, they do. All his Dragon Punches do if you do them out of this run. So they're going to do massively increased damage. His other special moves are going to have some different properties. So you might notice that his Hurricane Kick actually knocks down in this game, which is unusual for Ken. Normally, his Hurricane Kick is going to leave the opponent standing and leave him close to them afterwards so he can start applying mix-ups. Now, that's going to work if you do the Flaming Hurricane Kick out of his run. So now, you do this, and then you're +3. Close to the opponent, exactly where you want to be. So, like I was talking about, you can start going into these mix-ups and that kind of thing when you're up in the opponent's face. That's exactly where Ken wants to be in this game, so landing this puts you in a really, really advantageous position. And I guess I misspoke. I said you could do any special move out of this run. You can't do Jinrai kicks. If you try to do Jinrai kicks, you'll just get the normal kick follow-ups, but you can do wheel kick. You see, it's going to apply that flame effect to it. And if you hit the opponent out of the air with this flaming wheel kick, you're going to get a ground bounce, which you can combo off of. So this is a pretty fun combo tool. You're going to get a lot of fun and cool juggles with this. So that's probably his most effective combo extender, is going to be the run into Dragon Punch plus kick, wheel kick. We can talk about Ken's supers. I think Ken has some of my favorite supers in the game here. We've got double quarter circle back kick, which is just going to be a pretty standard sort of launching Tatsumaki type level 1. His level 2 is actually going to be his Super Art 3 from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, one of his most iconic supers throughout any of these games. This move does have invincibility, and it's going to be a really good hit confirm off of all kinds of attacks here. And then finally, his level 3 is going to be massively damaging. And, you know, it's going to be a good combo under like all the level 3s, a good reversal, and you can also use this as an anti-air. And one kind of fun thing about this super is that if you juggle with this, you don't get the full animation. You can still combo off it, so that's pretty fun. A couple other notable things for Ken, in addition to his high-low mix-ups with his overheads, and obviously throw is a mix-up as well, but he can also do some pretty interesting cross-up mix-ups. So you can see if we're jumping from about this range, if we just press heavy punch, we're gonna hit them on the front. But if we use a Tatsumaki, we can actually hit them on the back. And Ken is quite adept at comboing off this as well. You can do what's called a cross-cut DP, basically a backwards DP that ends in down forward. And that way you can combo off that cross-up Tatsu. So he's got pretty effective left-right mix-up as well as high-low. And one other really useful move is going to be his standing heavy kick. You can see again, this is a really large standing poke, similar to Jury standing heavy kick. And this move gets some extra interesting properties on punish counter. So if the opponent whiffs an attack and we're able to whiff punish it with this standing heavy kick, you can see it launches the opponent. And we're going to be able to actually combo off that. You can go into Tatsu mid-screen, or in the corner, we can go into like basically whatever we want and get really big damage that way. So pretty sick. I think this is one of his most important pokes. He's definitely not designed to be a poking character in general. I think he's designed to be up here, up in the opponent's face. But, you know, in those situations where you're trying to get in, you're trying to force a whiff, this can definitely be a really useful move. So with that, guys, what do you say we hop online, see if we're able to make anything happen with the boy Ken? Like I said, I think this is probably the most aggressive Ken has ever been. I think they've done a great job of differentiating Ken and Ryu in this game. Ryu is definitely more of a long-range, keep-away fireball character with some offensive potential, and Ken is really the opposite. He is a fully offensive character who also has, you know, this fireball option as well as backup if it comes to that. So let's see what we're able to do, and I hope you guys enjoy the matches. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Hey, first Kimberly of the day. Let's go. Ooh, I could have canceled that. Wow, that sweep is pretty punishable. That was not the move to use there for sure. Yo, footsies? Footsies on full display? Like the general feeling I had with this game was that like walk speed is generally improved compared to 4 and 5. Pokes are improved compared to 5. It just feels like a lot more fluid. But Ken is kind of an exception. I think it's deliberately the way he's designed. He's got like a little bit stubbier reach. He's a little bit slower and clunkier. I think the design is meant to be, he's meant to be like right up on you. He's meant to be in your face, like mixing up with the Jinrai kicks. You know, frame trapping you, that kind of thing. His neutral feels a little bit awkward compared to Chun. You know, like playing Chun is probably a bad comparison because she's probably going to be like one of the most fast and like long-range characters in the game. But compared to her, his neutral feels whack. But at least he has good fireball. Fireballs in general in this game are pretty amazing. Only real problem with his fireball is EX doesn't knock down. Okay. When in doubt. Sheesh. Are there any special finishers or animations? The closest thing is if you have low HP, your level 3 has a unique animation and becomes slightly stronger, I believe. They're called critical arts. So it's kind of like everyone has like a second level 3 animation. It's only slightly different, but yeah. They look really cool. Uh-oh, uh-oh, big punish time? I'm gonna get hit by this because I want to show off his critical art. Oh, we're not there yet. Bro, how low do you have to be to critical art? Oh, that was supposed to be level 3. Well,
Oh my god! Did you see that?
yeah, guys, I want to show off Ken's critical art, not Kimberly's. But we might not be able to. We might just win. We'll show off his regular super, even though the animation's less hype. It's less hype. But it's still pretty cool. Why is it all, ever since I picked Ken, it's all Ken versus Ryu. That's crazy. Alright, Gilly stage. This is a pretty stage, man. Damn. Keep that thing on you. Dude, Ryu crouching medium kick, he really puts his back into it when he does that. Compared to Ken. Oh, I missed my meaty. Just roll him out of the corner. You guys know I like to keep it interesting. Let's go! That's what we like to see. By the way, this is crossplay 100 milliseconds. 100 milliseconds is not a ton, but you know, it's not nothing. And yeah, the online feels butter smooth. I'm ready. Okay, we're blocking now. Okay. Ooh. We're applying the tricky schmicks. We are applying the tricky schmicks. Yeah, I think once people get better at the game, it might become a little bit risky to go low on your drive gauge. Because like getting hit with supers and stuff drains your gauge, so. I think there's definitely something to that idea. And obviously like blocking and stuff. So like what I'm doing right now would probably be pretty dumb. Ow. Ow. I'm running on empty. That was supposed to be super. I figured out my problem. His level 1 super is quarter circle back. For some reason, I thought Shippu was quarter circle back. Awkward, awkward. Guile, don't watch what's happening right now. It's embarrassing to me. Nice. This guy's got some stuff. Gotta be a jump, right? Okay, let's act like that was intentional. Oh my god, that was my moment! Why am I not getting my super confirm? I'm trying to play third strike out here, confirm off low forward. Alright. Okay, I see you. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, got him with this Shippu. Is that just game 1? Or is that 2? That was game 2, right? We'll play to 3 though. We'll play to 3. I'm ready for more of the Shoto mirror. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't challenge Drive Rush. Oh! Oh. Dashing right into the fireball. All right, match point, boys. Match point. What a way to close out the day. We can finish this man off. Okay. Wow, counter hit jab links into low forward. That's nuts. Pay attention. Let's go. Take him to space, Ken. Sick character, man. Sick character. I'm liking Ken a lot. He is very, very different from Ken in like SF4 and previous. He feels like a very, very different character. Which is cool. I mean, I've kind of felt the same way about all the returning characters. Like, don't get me wrong, Chun-Li has a lot of new tools. She has the new stance, and she has, like, new combos, air super. She has some new stuff, but you still feel like you have the Chun-Li game plan. You're still, like, throwing fireballs, poking, abusing walk speed and range. But Ken has a very different playstyle. I feel like he's much more aggressive, much more about hard commitment. But definitely still fun.